And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
And one nice thing you can always say about Kirk, is that he's consistent. Always puts up nice numbers each and every year. If there is a downside to his game, it's been the lack of playoff success. All in all, though, formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league where it's tough to find your franchise guy.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one up to around the 33. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Chandler on 2nd down. And he's got room. Spins, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. Ty Chandler, 67 yards. And the Vikings are on the board first on the road here in L.A. They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it, because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum. But you have to give them something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is they're better than we are. We can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now it's Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action, Stafford. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Stafford now to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
Joseph now to have the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Out of the end zone, it's 2-2 Atwell. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And some room to maneuver. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, LA! Cooper Cup, 79 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive. Turn it back over. This game could be 88 out the gate.
88 out the gate? What's that?
Listen, I used to hear my old man talking about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And able to get this out to the 25. And the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Joseph on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Firing quickly. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. Here comes the Rams punter now. Back deep, Brandon Powell. Taken from just outside the 30. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to run now. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 95 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Right back to him on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Room here to run. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
First down, Minnesota.
From the red zone now, Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Joseph connects on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a play fake it at Stafford. Caught left side, Williams. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Throwing again is Stafford. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really good pickup of 28 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Vikings 2-yard line.
Williams again. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Could have been a costly mistake. Turns out they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunate for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
How about that stand defensively? The sticks were moving against them. First down after first down was being piled up. They had driven all the way down the field. And then they ran into a wall on 3rd and goal. Nice job regrouping. Very impressive.
And his kick is indeed good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So third down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs. Cousins again. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Cousins. Open man is Osborne. He's got him. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Now a handoff to Chandler. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Ty Chandler with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I... as well. His teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And we're going to look at Cooper Kupp as the Rams offense gets ready to take over possession. Felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's got some space here. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Stafford's throw pulled in by Robinson here.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
Back to throw, Stafford. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To the air again, Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup.
And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Now a first down throw, Stafford. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Stafford looks to throw again. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. DeMarcus Robinson as the first half is winding down. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Point after, right down the middle. And they cut the lead down to 18. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. First, though, let's run through the next-gen stats for the Vikings in that first half. And a big part of their success on the scoreboard is their success in the running game. Over 100 yards as a team in those first 2 quarters of play. Meanwhile, for the Rams, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. and they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Second and 16. Now Williams running left. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Here comes the Rams punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. On play action, Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Chandler. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 147 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Cousins now. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it. Pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Joseph now to have the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. L.A. readies for its next possession. We haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game. And really, they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game. And I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has now allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away.
Here's Powell on the return.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Vikings offense now heading out to take over.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you talk about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
To throw is Cousins. He finds his man complete. It's Chandler. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down.
Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the fourth quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, his Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
They run it with Chandler.
Ooh, the juke. Busting free at the 10. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Throwing is Cousins. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it second down. There it is, the defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They have a little pride too, you know. 3 straight first down type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
Now Chandler.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Rams have got it back.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
A good pickup there at 22.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Again, it's Stafford. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 47.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. That'll be caught by Kupp. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Meanwhile, now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about address this come practice, Nick.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that would overturn. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing again is Stafford. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Stafford's throw here hauled in by Kupp. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Now it's Stafford. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone. Down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. To throw is Stafford. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that will lead to a 3rd and goal. Stafford now to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Chandler only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
On 3rd down, it's Chandler. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest. The kind of performance, that they're going to cherish.